Revered Swami Atmaghananandaji is a senior monk of the Ramakrishna order. He joined the monastic order of Ramakrishna in the early 1970s at its Bangalore center. Later, he spent quite some time at the Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya, Coimbatore, after which he was the head of Ramakrishna Mission at Colombo, Sri Lanka, for nearly 2 decades. He came to Chennai a few years ago and was the head of Vivekananda Vidyapith, Mylapore. Revered Swami Atmaghananandaji is well read in Ramakrishna Vivekananda literature and Hindu scriptures, as well as books in other traditions. He has been invited to speak at various forums in and outside Chennai. He is a melodious and accomplished singer and conducts bhajans and Vedic chanting at the Mylapore Ramakrishna Mutt every Sunday evening and on other important days. He is quite well known among the student community for his friendly nature and an understanding disposition. We are grateful to Revered Swamiji for having agreed to come to this function and heartily welcome him by offering our pranams to him. We now request him to give his presidential address.
My dear students, after listening to Dr. Krishnaraj Vanavarayar, my position has become really very pitiable. In the beginning, he said his previous speakers had exhausted everything on Vivekananda and he was wondering what to say. So my condition is still worse. So after listening to him, he is really a inspiring speaker. He is sought after. Every meeting, Ramakrishna Mission takes every opportunity to invite him. And we are really happy that we could listen to him, you could listen to him. And as he said, you are the cream of the student community. And if you really take the message of Swami Vivekananda, definitely the country, the community will benefit immensely. What made Vivekananda great, well known, not his talks. He was one of the greatest orator of his time, the greatest of the intellectuals, a great giant, so to say, and in fact one of the professors of Harvard University, while giving a letter of introduction to Swami Vivekananda to speak at the Parliament of Religions, there he writes, "Here is a man who is more learned than all your professors put together." He had a very short interaction with Swami Vivekananda. Within that short time, Swamiji made such an impact on that professor. He said, he is much more than all the professors. Such a great intellectual gentleman, such vast knowledge. Yet, what made Swamiji so great, what made him the hero of India, what made him the God, so to say, of India, I would say his heart, great heart. He wept so much for this country, for the poor, the downtrodden. And he was the first saint, monk to say, don't worship God. Let them disappear, he said. Worship man. See, what a great message. For the next 50 years, forget all your gods and goddesses and worship the God before you. And he said, I will be born again and again. I want to be. So that I can worship my God. Who is that God? My God, the sum total of all this. human beings, especially the poor and the downtrodden. At one place he says, before leaving for America, while he met his brother monks, he said, "My dear brother, I do not know what your philosophy is. I do not know what your religion says, but I have learned to feel." In one place in Madras, in one of his lectures, he says, if you want to be a patriot, first learn to love others. Feel, 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 until you go mad, he says. So for this age, the real God to be worshipped is human beings, your fellow beings. We have forgotten them. He says, him I call a Duratman, who having been educated at the expense of all this, so many millions and millions of toiling people, but pays not a heed to them. I call him a Duratman, he said. He was so much pained, he shed so much of tears. When he was at the height of his fame, glory in America, they say literally he was weeping. Whenever he saw any good activity going on in that country, immediately his mind will think about the common man in this country without food, without shelter. They have been living on mahua flowers. I do not know. In the northern country, people have been living on these flowers without any proper food for years. And the so-called educated, people well placed in life, they paid least attention to these people. So he said, my religion is religion of service. Shiva Jnane Jiva Seva. That was the new path for this age introduced by Swami Vivekananda. Again and again he said, service to man is worship to God. Love human beings. Who is man is God. By ignorance, we call him man. So if you can love your neighbor, and he said, he alone lives, who lives for others, the rest are more dead, he said. So he had so much love, compassion for these people, for this country. And he said, this is the only country which has sheltered all those who have been driven away from their place. Why India should leave? Because this is the only land which has given that wonderful culture or religion which is all inclusive. Nobody is negated, nobody is driven away, all are welcome. You are accepted as you are, with your religion, with your culture. This harmonizing force, energy belongs to India only. He said, India should leave. Why? This alone can give light to the rest of the world. The world today needs spiritual energy, as pointed out by earlier speakers. Today the world has advanced scientifically, technologically so much, and India also, we are so much proud. India is progressing very fast in the field of science and technology, yet there is so much need for human understanding, cooperation, love, brotherhood. He pointed out, he said, daily what you see in the newspaper. This is the result of our education. So, I am really happy the cream of the student community is here. As he said, it is only individuals who create history, who change the course of human history. We know how Buddha, Christ, one Vivekananda, one Mahatma Gandhi. I still remember our Ayya, Avinash Lingam Chettiar, was a freedom fighter, who was a close associate of Mahatma Ji, he would say. I still remember. So huge crowd waiting to listen to Mahatma Gandhi, and there was so much noise, Mahatma Ji has not yet arrived, so much noise, people talking among themselves. Gandhi Ji appears on the scene, and he won't announce or nobody, simply will say, he will show only this sign. And he said, immediate, instant silence. What power behind that personality? Swamiji Vivekananda would say, that is the real personality. That personality comes out of that inner divinity. Swamiji said, manifestation of that power, inner power. So just a sign like this, the whole crowd immediately falls into silence. So individuals create history. Individuals change the course of direction of the society. So you are all really fortunate, and I wish you carry the spirit of Vivekananda. Go through his life. And what wonderful character, what wonderful heart, what humility, simplicity, and what love. He could not bear to see people suffering, and he called them Daridra Narayans. Once he fed them when Belur Math was being built, and those workers, seeing their daily, used to go and sit with them and listen to their stories. And when they start telling their difficulties, problems, he will start shedding tears. Then they will say, oh Swami, hereafter don't come to us, we will not talk to you. He could not bear. And one day, he fed them all nicely. And, he said, tomorrow, you are all invited for a nice lunch. Then he said, Swami, we are all from very backward community. We cannot take food with salt from people like you. See, Swamiji used to say, what type of ignorance, how much of, the tyranny has made these people forget that they are also human beings. Swamiji said, don't worry, I will prepare food without salt. You mix salt yourself and take food. And when they were being fed, Swamiji was in ecstasy. He said, I see literally God taking food. That was the spirit of Vivekananda. He said, man is to be worshipped. This is a new message for us today. We are progressing, but we are forgetting our own neighbors, how they are. We are not able to communicate. You are not able to extend friendship, brotherhood with others. We are living in our own small islands, which is happening in Western countries. Today, that is now it is invading here also. People living in apartments, you do not know who is your neighbor. Morning you go out, come back in the night. Your pockets are full of money, but you do not know how to communicate love, exchange love with others, which makes life really more happy, peaceful, contented. Sahayajna praja srishtva purovachah prajapatihi anena prasavishadvam yeshovo astu ishta kamaduk. What a beautiful verse from Bhagavad Gita. That is the very basis of human life. God created man with that spirit of love. Yajna. Yajna means, this fire worship. A lit fire and offer. That is only symbolic. So yajna means sacrifice, means love. Without real love, you cannot really have real relationship with others. And he said, make that love the basis of your life, and your life is blessed with so many good things. Anena prasha vishadhvam yesho astu ishta kamadhuk. We have heard about Kamadhenu. Whatever you wish, immediately you get. So the life will fill you with so many blessings, provided you know how to manifest the divinity within you in the form of unselfish love, sacrifice, service. There's so much of joy in serving others. Now, unless you manifest love, there is no joy. It is said in our Hindu scriptures. Why God created this world? Because sitting alone he was bored. He was unhappy. Unless you manifest that love, then only you are happy. So he created the world, it is said. So life is nothing but an opportunity given to love others, so that you are happy, others are also happy. So Vivekananda has given us that inspiration and service. He has made service the sole religion, only religion for this age. Whether you are a Hindu or a Christian or a Muslim, doesn't matter. Serve all. Service can take you to everyone. So if worship means, so Hindu, if you are a Hindu, you are taking part in a Hindu ritual. Naturally, people from other religions cannot take part in that. But service, we organize many service activities where cutting across all differences of caste, religion, you make yourself one with everyone. A wonderful opportunity, is a wonderful activity where you go above all the differences. So, service is the religion of this age. Service based on real love, sacrifice, and today, not only India, the whole world requests this message of love of man with the spirit of love of God. And it is not mere theory. Why should I love you? Because the same divinity is in you. I am there, Swamiji used to say. Morality is based on this fundamental principle of the same divinity present in everyone. It's not that some book says or some saint has said. No, because this is the basic truth of life. The same divinity is present everywhere. So, arhayet dana mana bhyam maitriya abhinnena chakshusha. What a wonderful statement. Aham sarveshu bhuteshu bhutatmanam kritalayam arhayet dana mana bhyam maitriya abhinnena chakshusha. I am present not only in the image in the temple, I am present in every soul, in every heart. So worship me how? Dana, mana, by serving others, by extending cooperation, friendship, by respecting others. Dana, mana, bhyam, maitriya, abhinnena chakshusha. All are, you are there, they are in you. They are not different from you in spirit. So this is the wonderful message discovered 5,000 years back. But we have forgotten. Swamiji, that's what Swamiji, of course, in the course of your class, you will have opportunity to read his letters, you must read. How much he says, when a man comes with thirst, seeking water, should you not give him good water? Instead, if you give ditch water, what a crime. So similarly, our people, they were so much eager, hunger for great truths of life, but he did not give them. He gave all superstitions in the form of religion. So this is the heart of Vivekananda, the spirit of Vivekananda, and I wish you carry that spirit. I am sure your life will be really blessed, and the community also will be really benefited. I am really very happy that this study circle is being inaugurated today, and I also got an opportunity to take part in this In fact, the President Swami of ashrama, he was supposed to come. Because he was absent, I was asked to take his place. So I am really happy that I could meet some of the brilliant, inspired, committed students. As he said, all did not get that opportunity. All did not get the call. What a great personality, Vivekananda. Read his life. So all did not get the call. Doesn't matter. In the course of this year, some more will come, I am sure. We are not bothered about the number. Those who have come, they are all really blessed. I really congratulate you all, and I thank our Swamiji, dear Swamiji also. He has been the guiding force behind this study circle since last few years, and I also thank the authorities of this great institution for allowing this activity here. Thank you.
Thank you, Swamiji, for your kind words. Now, Rajesh will present a memento and a set of books to our chief guest. Naveen will present gifts and memento to Swami Atma Ghananand Ji.